After we got embarrassed by the Warriors on national TV, we got a chance to rematch them and kind of avenge ourselves, if you will, as we played them a couple days later, earlier in this week. And we were able to really get our revenge on them and just absolutely embarrass them. We ended up beating the Warriors 123 to 84. We moved to 31-26 with this win. This is a great bounce back win for us. To lose to Golden State, just in general, let alone get blown out by them, was just not acceptable for this group and was just really embarrassing. So for us to come out and really kind of play with a sense of urgency and play pissed off and kind of just take it right to Golden State was great to see, and it was a great bounce back win for us. We shot the ball extremely well here against the Warriors. We were 54% from the field, 50% from the three-point line, and 75% from the free throw line. I thought we did a much better job here in this game against Golden State of attacking the basket, getting a lot of points in the paint, and getting high percentage shots. Golden State, on the other hand, only shot 37% from the field, but they did shoot well from the three-point line there, 48% from there, and 71% from the free throw line. Now looking at some of the good things we did here in this game, we did a lot of things well here, so we got a lot of positives, if you will, to talk about here in regards to this game. This is one of our most complete performances of the year. We outscored Golden State in the paint 70-18. I mean, we absolutely dominated the paint here against Golden State. Kenneth Faried was phenomenal in terms of getting a lot of high percentage shots, and just as a team, we did a great job of being relentless on the offensive end and just continuously attacking the basket, attacking the rim, being aggressive, and getting a ton of high percentage shots. And then the interior defense was great. Did a great job of forcing Golden State to just shoot threes and shoot jump shots and really not give them any layups or any high percentage shots. Like I said, we outscored them 70-18 in the paint. That's just ridiculous. And I thought our guys, played great on both ends in terms of our interior defense, and then on the offensive end of getting high percentage shots and just staying aggressive and playing relentlessly on the offensive end. We out-rebounded Golden State 60-27. I mean, the effort and energy was definitely lacking in the previous loss to Golden State, but it definitely wasn't lacking here. I mean, we dominated them on the boards. Kenneth Faried was phenomenal in terms of his rebounding. He had 17 rebounds of his own. I mean, he almost out-rebounded Golden State by himself. And our guys just did a great job once again of being relentless, on the glass and just playing with great effort and energy, fighting for rebounds, scrapping for rebounds, and playing tough physical basketball with Golden State. And to hold them to only 27 rebounds is great. You love seeing that. And we out-rebounded them on the offensive glass 16-7. Did a much better job here in this game of limiting Golden State, their second chance possessions, and like I said, it paid dividends for us because our initial shot defense was pretty good here in this game, and we forced Golden State to take a lot of jump shots and just killed them on the glass. I mean, to dominate them the way we did in terms of points in the paint, and then to out-rebound them by a huge margin of 60-27 was just great to see, and just did a great job of working hard on the glass and playing physical basketball. We had 35 assists here in this game. I thought the ball movement was excellent. I thought our floor spacing was great. We did a great job sharing the ball, and I thought everyone did a great job of creating for one another. That was great to see. We outscored Golden State 37-13 in the first quarter. I mean, you got to be kidding me. That's probably our best quarter of the year defensively. To hold any team to 13 points is great, and then to put 37 on them, we just came out and we kind of made a statement and set the tone early on. You love seeing that. I thought we were aggressive on both ends, and it played dividends for us. We had 20 points off of turnovers here in this game. Did a great job of capitalizing on Golden State's mistakes, being active defensively, and scoring in transition off those turnovers. We ended up having 32 fast break points. You love seeing that. I thought we did a great job of kind of running Golden State out the gym. We did a great job of once we got a rebound, pushing the ball up the floor, getting out in the open court, and then getting right, out in transition, getting an easy bucket, at the rim, getting an easy dunk in transition. And we got 7 guys in double figures. I thought we did a better job here in this game of playing team basketball on the offensive end, sharing the ball, having good floor spacing, utilizing good ball movement, and just playing relentless, aggressive, tough basketball, which is when we're at our best. And we just killed Golden State, kind of set the tone early on, and wanted to make a statement. They were now looking at some individual performances for us. Kenneth Faried led the way. He had a career night. He finished with 27 points, 17 rebounds, and 2 steals. He had 7 offensive rebounds as well. He was just phenomenal here in this game. He was 12 of 18 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He came out and made a statement, and he really took it to David Lee. David Lee definitely, I would say, somewhat embarrassed Kenneth Faried in our previous game against Golden State, and I don't think Kenneth Faried took very kindly to that, if you will. He didn't take that lightly. He came out in this game and wanted to embarrass David Lee, which he did, and he just dominated Golden State's front line and mainly David Lee. He did a great job of just wanting the ball, being aggressive, posting David Lee up, hitting that little turnaround right hook shot that he's got, hit that multiple times, had a bunch of points in the paint. I mean, he did a great job of hanging around the rim, being active around the rim, did a great job of scoring off offensive rebounds, and had multiple dunks here in this game. I thought that the pick and roll offense between him and Ty Lawson was pretty good here. He had a huge dunk there in the first quarter, and he just played phenomenal. And I mean, the 17 rebounds, Kenneth Faried should have had 20 rebounds in this game. I mean, he ended up getting taken out of the game permanently by Coach Carl there in the third quarter with like 4 minutes left in that quarter. So if he would have played the rest of that quarter and a little bit in the fourth quarter, he would have definitely finished with 20 rebounds. I mean, his effort on the glass was great. Did a great job of just scrapping and battling for rebounds. And just like I said, hanging around the rim, being active, and kind of wanting to make a statement, and just kind of helping us set the tone early on. I mean, I think he had 11 points and 5 rebounds in the first quarter alone. He had 19 and 12 by halftime. I mean, he just played phenomenal, and I was so happy for Kenneth Faried, so proud of him, for him to bounce back from a tough game against David Lee to just go right at him and score in a vast amount of ways. Like I said, he was scoring on the block with that little hook shot that he's got, a little right turnaround hook shot that he's got, and then he got multiple dunks in this game, scored off offensive rebounds, ran the floor very well. I mean, he had a couple dunks in transition where he just out-hustled the whole Warriors team, and he did a great job of being super efficient in this game. To have 27 points and 17 rebounds in any amount of minutes is great, but he had 27 points and 17 rebounds in 24 minutes. That is ridiculous. I mean, that is crazy. Like I said, if Kenneth Faried would have played 30 minutes in this game, he probably would have finished with 30 and 20. I mean, he was just going off. He played great, and I was super proud of the guy. His effort was phenomenal all game, and it was a career night for him. He had a career high in points, career high in rebounds, and his 17 rebounds are the most ever by a Denver Nuggets rookie. He surpassed Dikembe Mutombo to earn that record, if you will, and that was phenomenal to see. So great night for Kenneth Faried. So proud of him, and this guy's going to be a future All-Star. I really think he is, and I just loved his effort here, and he just played phenomenal. And once again, to have 27 and 17 in only 24 minutes is just ridiculous, and he really did punk David Lee in this game. Danilo Gallinari had a good game. Great to have Gallo back on the floor. He had a nice game in his return. He finished with 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. He was only 4-11 from the field, 2-5 from the three-point line, 5-6 from the free throw line. Obviously, he didn't shoot well, but that's to be expected. Once he gets his conditioning back, his legs back, he'll start shooting better. But I thought he was phenomenal. His passing was great in this game. His passing's always been one of the most underrated parts of his game. Defensively, I thought he gave us an edge and gave us a lift on that end. And you really can kind of see the leader that Gallinari is becoming on this team. I mean, he just gave us a lift, and he played great. He didn't shoot well, but he was aggressive on the offensive end, got to the free throw line, and did a great job of setting up his teammates. He gives us an extra playmaker on the offensive end, did a great job of creating for others. He also had one play here in this game where he was able to, he had Andres Biedrus on him. He crossed up Andres Biedrus really bad. I mean, hit him with a nasty crossover, and then took the ball right to the rim, ended up with his left hand kind of scooping the ball, and then kind of putting in a left-handed layup, but he scooped the ball up. He was like 8 feet away from the rim, was able to hit it. I mean, just a crazy finish. Great play by Gallo. He played great, gave us a great lift on both ends of the floor, and it's so great to have him back out there. Flalo played well. He finished with 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He was 6 of 14 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line. Didn't shoot well. Had kind of a poor offensive game, but did a great job affecting the game in other areas. I thought Aaron Aflalo did a great job on the glass. You love seeing him get 8 rebounds. He scrapped and fought for rebounds here in this game. And like I said, Kenneth Faried did a great job of setting the tone for our team early on in terms of rebounding the ball here, and it kind of trickled down to everyone else, including Aflalo. Loved his effort. Defensively, I thought he was decent. And like I said, didn't shoot well, but still finished with 15 points, was 6 of 14 from the field, which isn't too bad. Stayed aggressive, stayed with it on the offensive end, and played well. JaVale McGee gave us a nice game off the bench. JaVale finished with 13 points, 8 rebounds, 4 blocks. He was 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Did a great job of getting to the foul line. I thought he was aggressive. Had a couple alley-oops in this game. Had an alley-oop from Gallo. Had an alley-oop from Andre. Had 4 blocks. Like I said, did a great job protecting the rim. He had one play where David Lee, took him off. David Lee had him posted up, took him off the post, took him right to the rim. Looked like he beat McGee, and McGee just swatted the hell out of the ball. And he actually hit a fadeaway jumper in this game, which was surprising to see, to say the least. So I thought JaVale played well. Loved his effort, and did a great job on the glass, and and like I said, had a couple nice plays here in this game. Brewer gave us 13 points off the bench. He shot well, was 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, had a couple dunks in transition, knocked down a couple threes. You like seeing that. And then Andre Miller gave us 12 assists off the bench. You love seeing that. Andre, once again, coming into the game, did a great job of creating for everyone else. As I mentioned before, I had a couple alley-oops to Faried and McGee here in this game, and just does a phenomenal job of keeping our guys composed, facilitating the offense for us, and getting everyone else involved and creating for everyone else. So this is a great game, one of the best games we've had all year. Great to beat the Warriors. Great to beat them after they were chirping. Like I said, they beat us bad, and they let us know that they were beating us bad in that previous game, and they were talking the whole game and kind of taunting us, Nate Robinson especially. So it was great to kind of stick it to them and get revenge on them and just blow them out. So the Nuggets beat the Warriors 123-84, and we were able to move to 31-26 with this win.